it on the chat. The name of the movies you managed to produce in the past decade. Let's just list them all for you.
So now you know what? You're not good at comedy, Soren. Go back to your main profession of
Schindler's Fist.
Tool of the Island.
I just managed to list all the artistic movie you. Thank you very much, by the way. You
Soren, I gotta admit, that's pretty good for somebody who doesn't speak English. That's pretty good.
That is pretty funny.
Do something with your life before it's over, Soren.
Thank you, El Normo.
You're welcome. Word to the wise.
Crocodile done me.
El Normo, can you explain to these young people what history was like when your PTR was taken, and what was your perspective? How did you want to reshape the world? What was going on then? Was it war?
It was always conflict. I think there was a hope that we could make the world a much better place. And I think in many ways, actually, the world is a much better place. Huh? Produce?
For Jews. You left that part out. For everybody.
Come on. For everybody. Come on.
You think my friends in Gaza are gonna think the world's a much better place?
You don't have any friends in Gaza.
I do, from Nura.
So let's pick the Jew named Jonas Salk. Did he make the world a better place? I think he did. Let's take the Jew named Norman Borlaug, who invented a strain of infectious resistant corn, who it is estimated saved the life of 1 billion people.
Yeah, good old days. Unfortunately,
No, it wasn't that long ago at all. And won the Nobel Prize for it. Did he make the world a better place?
Yeah, today's Jews are known for Benjamin Netanyahu.
Norman Borlaug, Borlaug, Gallant, in case you guys want to look it up, an agronomist who led initiatives worldwide that contributed to the extensive increase in agriculture.
Honestly.
No, we're talking about Norman Borlaug,
That's such a massive
who
transition
saved the lives
from good to evil.
estimated of 1 billion people. How many people did Jonas? How many people? So what have your people done lately, Soren?
Lately, we haven't killed 40,000 people. We haven't killed 40,000 people.
Ayatollah Khomeini compared to Jonas Salk.
From what he
That's right, they developed hypersonic missiles.
Great example to Benjamin Netanyahu. I mean, he's the biggest anti-Semite in the world.
How about the people who invented nuclear energy, which could save the world from global warming by providing
global warming?
Yeah.
El Normo, you're forgetting hundreds of years of Jewish history, which has contributed to human psychological understanding. I mean, for gosh sakes, have you read the Alter Rebbe? Have you read the Tanya?
Norm, that's a double joke. That's a double joke because neither global warming nor nuclear weapons exist. Double joke.
Well, I said nuclear energy, but I don't think. Yeah.
Nuclear energy might exist. I mean, that's
without it. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a steam creator. Fine. I'll take it.
Yeah, and it's
clean. He creates heat, he creates steam. Fine. Okay.
What are you talking about? Do you know how complicated it is to mine and process a nuclear core uranium for industrial usages? You're a fucking schmuck.
No, what I'm calling the question is splitting the atom. That's a little bit like...
I like this person who said they can't destroy Jews or blacks if we stick together because we control the rhythm of the earth. I like that, Eleanor 369.
Yes. How did the black get to America?
She wrote that in the chat.
It's very smart. Life is a rhythm, and Princessia, she's a heartbreak, case. Diego's a heartbreak case. Neither of them are happy in their relationships, and thus they come on here to Jew hate to distract themselves from a life of sorrow and unhappiness.
But when we're together, nothing.
Exactly. When two people are gathered together in Jew hate, you will lift your depression out of the fucking dark hole that it comes out of. I've seen your wife, Diego. I've seen your children. None of you look happy.
I think you described them as robots.
Israelite. There's a guy named Hebrew Israelite in the chat. You know what's ironic about him? He's neither Hebrew nor Israelite. He's like a double.
That's not nice, Norm.
No, that's true. Come on, it's not nice or not nice. It's
Soren, why don't you tell us about your heartache and where your Jew hate derangement syndrome comes from?
Look what's going on in London now.
The people who tolerate him, they say that there's something happened to him when he was a little boy, that there was a lot of sexual abuse.
My rabbi
That's what they say. The people,
sexually harassing.
Oh, your rabbi
He-
checked your
he-
penis?
He was keep kissing my penis.
these are the people that like you who say this, Soren.
He kissed my penis when
These
I
are
was
your friends.
My
Happens to
rabbi
all the
said this.
Jews.
My rabbi.
Norma, that happened to you, right?
Yeah, it happened.
These
to
are the
me.
people
My
that
rabbi
like him.
sexually
who say
harassed me.
that.
He said he wants to bless me, but I don't know why he was kissing my penis.
Look, this is what they say about your society,
He
Soren.
blessed me by kissing my
Soren,
penis. El
you're the
Normo.
one who's not in
Can you
touch
resonate
with
with
his
that, El
parents.
Normo? Can you?
You're
can
the
you
one.
resonate
You're
with
the
my
one who
experience?
will never get married. You're the one who is not in touch with his parents. You're the one who left his religion.
I don't live with a cat,
You're the
by
one-
the way. But
You're
you
the
do.
one who.
You're
You're
still
the.
living with
I
your cat.
have a cat for
I
my
know.
kids.
I
I
know,
don't
yeah.
live with a cat.
Yeah.
You're the one who lives alone. You're the one who lives far from
They're
home.
eating the cat.
The
You know
dog.
what?
And Diego.
He's a childless cat gentleman.
This
He's
is
a
so
childless.
Yeah,
gay.
you know very well
Not
that
a
I'm
gentleman,
not
I
by
about
the
don't
way.
think this conversation get gayer. Diego,
Childless
Norm,
cat
I
man.
posted
That's
a
what
10-second
Well,
link
then
in
I'm
the
not
chat.
childless, sorry. You
Childless
talk
cat
way
man.
everyone talk.
Oh, man.
And yes, they are eating the cats, but
No,
and who ate
Yeah.
Saint Simon of Trent? I want you to tell me who ate him.
Wait, who?
Saint Simon of Trent. Google it.
Oh, I'm not Googling it. It's bad.
Well, he's a saint in the Catholic Church.
Oh, I thought.
Let's just say this: it wasn't any Haitians.
My
It
kids
wasn't-
are even
it
more
wasn't-
I guess
Yeah.
it's the
Oh,
Jews.
talented than I am.
God.
I guess it's
Why
the
do you have
Jews.
to center yourself always, Norm? You and your Jewish supremacy. I'm sick of this shit.
No, I was answering Soren. Calmly down.
I'm
I was
being
answering
funny.
Soren.
I'm being
Okay.
funny. Click on the
Alright.
link in the chat, Normo and Diego. It's Gretchen Whitmer, and she's a disgusting pig. She's a disgusting human being.
Oh, wait, which link? How far back? At the top?
Isn't she really good looking, Anne?
It's
The governor of
it's 4 minutes back. In the chat.
4 minutes back.
She's a
What did she
fucking-
do?
I don't get
Look
what
at
she's
it.
doing here, Ann. What is she doing? She's feeding some woman a
Okay, well
tomato?
that's why I said Diego and Norm because they'll understand what it is.
Okay, 4 minutes
Hold
ago.
on.
I really
Okay,
like
4
Nancy
minutes.
Mace.
Okay, Ann Hero, that's you.
I
Going
gotta
well
call
with
this
you and your
person
loved
so
ones. Okay.
completely.
Libs of TikTok. What is happening here? What is Gretchen doing?
Look, watch it.
And if you were a man, Lauren Boebert, Nancy Mace, or AOC?
What is she doing, Ann? Oh, she's
You don't-
mocking the communion wafer?
Yeah.
Why is she doing that?
Yeah, because she's a disgusting pig. And
Oh,
look
that's
at
extreme.
look at her face. She's
Is that how you
demonic.
guys take communion in the Catholic Church?
What do you
What
mean?
religion is she?
I don't know. I don't. She's like Satan's spawn. She doesn't subscribe to one.
She must be a Christian.
She might say that she is,
I
but she likes
think
to
she's
kill babies at 38 weeks. So I don't believe that.
No.
So she definitely isn't. Yeah.
Why, she signed a bill like that for their state?
So that was on our ballot that you could have an abortion up to 38 weeks. You select yes or no. In my state, 62% said yes.
That's so
it's
sad.
bad?
Yeah, that's disgusting. So yeah, you can kill your baby in my state. at
Well,
38
I mean,
weeks.
Norm doesn't see anything wrong with that, but
I just said it's bizarre.
what do you? Wait a second. We all know what the Jewish stance is on abortion. Not a secret anymore.
Dude, well, let's talk about it.
Well, yeah, let's talk about it.
Norma,
What
what
do
does
you
God
think
say
it
about
is?
abortion? What does God say about abortion?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
These
Okay.
are Democrats. What do you expect?
So,
It's not pro-life.
I'm going to give you a few. I don't know everything. I'll tell you what I do know. For example, up to 40 days. This is from memory, so I hope I get it right. Hang on, I'm getting a text. Oh, I'm getting a text message that says that what's his name is streaming this on Instagram Live.
Yeah, we
For
already
those
know
in
that.
for those in the room who have a problem with it, they may not want to participate. Not everybody. You can't say what other people know. So
Everyone in here, yeah.
up until 40 days, it's like water, right? In other words, it's not considered a human being. Now, sure, right? Now, there's a big. I don't know what you get your religious belief
Wait,
from.
wait, what? 40 days it's
It's
what?
like water. If it passes from the woman, like say,
Like
God
the
forbid, if the
sack?
woman has a miscarriage, huh?
Oh my. So it's just like a bubble full of water.
Not a bubble full of water, but it's not life, not a human being.
God.
Yeah. Now, I mean, again, from the Jewish point of view, you can tell me what you think about that. The soul enters the body with the first breath, just like God breathed life into Adam.
So they have no soul when they're in the womb.
Yeah, the soul has not yet entered. Yeah, it hasn't entered the body from wherever souls come from.
That was my understanding.
Yeah.
On the position there.
Yeah, that's true. That is a Jewish point.
Yep.
We're not very pro-abortion. I mean, it's not something that you should look forward to or celebrate or do. But again, the life of the mother is prime.
Well, yeah, that's a given. I'm saying that aside.
And you're supposed to, you should be guided by your rabbi, the leader of your community.
What?
You should be guided by your rabbi, the leader, if you're Jewish. You're saying the Jewish position.
Some rabbis own Pornhub. I mean, there's a lot of different types of rabbis.
Some rabbis own Pornhub. What is that?
Rabbi Shmuley. Rabbi Shmuley.
Wait,
That's not some rabbis. That's a guy.
Wait
That's
a
like
second.
saying
So like,
some pastor
so you guys
do the
listen-
wrong thing.
so you guys listen to what
The
you
balance
go
is
by
on.
what your rabbis say and not God. Oh yeah, because you guys don't believe God.
No, and we ask you.
No, that's
we ask
not it.
you,
No.
man.
What?
And let me ask you this: what do you think your
No, wait,
rabbi
hold on,
is?
I'm asking Nora. I'm trying to understand what you just said.
No, that's what Norm said. We should ask
Mary,
you. So I'm asking you,
that
what do
the
you think your rabbi
hold
is?
on.
Bill?
I'm having dialogue with Norm.
And you're being very binary. You're being very black and white. When you're
She is a
trying
woman.
to understand the
Yeah.
Torah or God, you want to talk to a teacher to help you understand, because the teacher spends more time studying. The same way, if you wanted a legal ruling, you wouldn't just figure it out yourself. You talk to a lawyer. And
Wait,
if you
does
have
a
to go
lawyer-
to-
Wait, Norm, does a lawyer write the law?
the lawyer tries to help you understand it.
Oh, so a rabbi helps you understand what it says. So when you ask a question, do you listen to the rabbi or the Torah? That's a nonsensical question.
Right. It's
That's
very
like, do you
simple.
ask a lawyer? Or that's like, do you trust your doctor or do you trust medicine?
Or do you trust Joe Schmo who's reading a medical book?
But some doctors have been convicted of crimes.
Wait, so what are you saying? That a rabbi is like a lawyer?
Precisely.
A rabbi is
the rabbi
like a teacher.
reads the law and understands it.
This was Randy's whole criticism. Remember?
No, well, Randy's
They
whole
think that we
criticism.
follow
no, it
rabbis
wasn't.
instead of God.
No, it wasn't. No, Randy's whole
Yeah.
criticism was that you should just read things metaphorically and make it up as you go along, and there are no legalistic systems.
That
at all.
wasn't my argument.
That was precisely your argument.
That is what you want my argument to be, because otherwise you couldn't.
No, I actually wanted a good argument so I could have a good
Wouldn't you
conversation.
go to your
and you're
priest
in
for
K level.
guidance, Ann?
And this guy is more obnoxious than Norm. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
Yeah.
go to a priest for So it's the same thing.
And take a look at the chat. You can find
Mayor knows a lot more than me, and I respect him.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if you knew like where the conversation was actually sounded a little.
Meyer doesn't know jack shit. Nathan knows much more than Meyer.
Very, 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 very educated.
Will you give him that, Mayor?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I enjoy Nathan much more. At least he knows Torah.
Nathan is good in a different way. Nathan knows more about Islam, I think.
I knows Torah. I don't care about Islam. I care about.
Brandy got called out for not being able to make a coherent argument. And when he finally did, I showed him how stupid the argument was. So he doesn't like
Yeah, I can't make a coherent argument. Sure, buddy.
People
Look,
come
everyone
up
who
with
knows
all
me
these
knows
Okay.
weird
we're gonna have a
criticisms
very
of
hard time.
Judaism. I don't understand it, really.
Mayor.
Brandy, you made a fool out of yourself in front of the whole room, and you
Oh,
tried
yeah.
to say that Laban was like
Oh, man.
you were really bad. Yeah, what? What's
I
up?
never even
Okay,
mentioned
so
that.
what I had asked Norm was, so what does God say about abortion, as far as like the Jews believe?
Okay, so abortion.
Should I tell you
is-
what I said, and you can tell me?
Wait, no,
I
I'm
could be
asking
wrong.
him now. No.
Oh, you don't want to tell him what I said? Okay, go ahead. You did mention that.
So-
Go ahead.
Abortion, a fetus is sacred and should be respected as such, but it's definitely not life. So if it's between the mother's life and the fetus's life, we choose the mother every time. Not because
Well,
the
yes.
woman has the right to choose, because God says to take care of the mother before the fetus. Also, if the fetus
everyone believes that, but what's the difference
Okay.
between a fetus
No,
and
everyone does.
a-
Don't you think that's
How-
beautiful, Anne? Isn't that
One second,
so
and
No,
I don't know
but
what
I
everyone
don't-
believes, but I hear a bunch
No,
of
but-
people saying you should flush it out if it makes your life
Yeah.
better. So I don't think everyone
No.
believes what I just
But
said.
you
Okay.
don't think that a fetus is a baby? That's the
Okay, wait.
that's got
A
me-
fetus is not a baby, and I'll tell you the difference. If first of all, it's not murder. It's not right, but it's not murder. Second of all, if you have two people that are in a room, there's not enough oxygen, and if you leave it alone, one will live and one will die. We don't play God and choose one over the other. If you have a fetus killing the mother, we don't allow the mother to die and save the fetus. We choose the mother. So it's
Now-
not life. We are making a
Let-
distinction.
Let me just interject Anne for a second.
Isn't that
here.
beautiful,
Now,
Anne? Don't you think
in
that's
and-
a beautiful answer?
And
Go ahead.
in and of itself, right? If based on their answer, if we said, well, that's the reason why there are more Jewish abortion doctors, that would make sense. The question here is
More than
why
More,
does-
more than what?
more than any other religion?
More than non-Jews? Are you out of your mind?
Well, okay, that's very convenient. Ethnically Jewish, dude.
You're the one who made the dumb statement. Now
That-
you're telling
that's
me what
conven-
I said is.
That's
When I
convenient.
showed you that it's dumb. That's
Yeah, but Diego, they're just more doctors. It's not like they're more.
Wait, can we not
Hold on, hold
leave
on.
the semantics?
Let me just land my plane.
I want to hear
Oh,
what
the question here is though, why are these doctors treated like priests who kill the child on an altar surrounded by clergy? That's the question.
What are
Why
you
does it sound
talking
like a
about?
ritual?
What are you talking
You
about?
guys don't know about this, huh?
Yeah, what are you talking
No,
about?
it's made up nonsense.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the sick, crazy fantasies in your brain. No, if that's what.
I mean, how do they kill if it's to protect the mother's life, she's gonna die? Like, how do they act?
the only thing
You
that
want to know
happens
the
is like,
medical
well,
procedure of how to get rid
Yeah.
of the baby?
okay, so
Well,
an
what-
emergency
in that
C-section-
specific scenario.
I'm trying to tell you, an emergency C-section essentially, but that would only happen that happens
Yeah, but-
normally during birth.
Probably wouldn't.
Anne said everybody believes what Mayor said.
Lou, they dismember the body inside the womb and then pull it out in pieces.
Okay, there's multiple. That's a partial version of which is like barren. That's not typical.
That is not it.
You guys missed the part where Mayor said.
What are you talking about? That's not how abortions are performed. I mean, are you serious?
I've never watched an abortion. Have any of you?
Yes.
No. Most abortions are performed with the pill. That morning after, what's it called? Testosterone?
Plan
Yeah.
B. Plan B.
Please don't talk about that because we're on YouTube right now and you cannot talk about Plan B.
I can't hear you guys.
That's because you don't listen. That's because you're always talking.
There you go.
Would you consider Plan B an abortion?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you consider an IUD an abortion?
Well, it depends on what you do with the egg.
What do you mean what you do with IUD? You don't do that. They get chopped up in pieces and come out with a period.
No, that's
Isn't
not
that
what an
you're
IUD
thinking?
does.
You're thinking.
That's not what an
yes,
IUD does.
That's exactly what an IUD does. Right after the egg gets an IUD is a contraceptive. You're thinking
Oh, you
of
said IUD.
fertilization.
Oh, you said
Yes,
IUD.
yes.
I thought you said IVF. Okay.
Yes,
so
I said IUD.
Wait, hold on. IUD. So I don't subscribe. Like me personally, I don't do birth control. If I'm gonna have intercourse with someone, it's to like that. If I have a baby, then that's God's plan.
But before you
But
did menopause, what are
If
you
you
using?
were to have IUD, it's just literally having it. I mean, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. It blocks.
Because if you're going to be consistent, I'll tell you why. If you're going to be consistent, no, if you're going to be consistent, which I respect, if you're going to say life begins at contraception, which I'm going to respect, and you're going to say that that's what you,
Conception.
conception, sorry.
I don't think
If you're
you
going
know
to say
what
life
IUD
begins
is.
at conception, and I would
Yeah.
respect that, and if you're going to say you got that from your tradition of religion, I'll respect that too. That's fine. But then
An
you should say that IUD, which what
I
it does
don't know what
is
it is then. An
I do know what it
IUD
is.
blocks
It's
the
an
sperm from
intrauterine
leaving the
device.
egg.
It
No,
looks like
what
a
an IUD
piece of,
I'm not
does-
done.
line.
What an IUD does is it puts a spring right near the fallopian tube, and as soon as the egg is fertilized, it chops it up into pieces.
No,
It comes
it's-
out.
No,
with the
that's
next
not
What?
true. That's not what it
Yeah,
does.
It's
okay.
not
So
true.
gross.
Read
I
about
can
it.
tell you that the IUD blocks the sperm from eating the egg. So the difference
No, that's
is
called
that
a condom.
no,
Let's
no,
look it up right now.
no, yeah, you're right. It's like a condom, but on the inside. And I'm not.
No,
just
it's
wanna-
not a condom. It's not a condom either. It's made out of it's iron, like the copper ones at least have some kind of electrical charge. to
Wait,
them,
Diego,
which-
please let me interrupt, okay? Because I gotta correct Meyer here. Meyer,
Oh, no.
I know you got a lot of kids, but let me tell you,
Oh,
Mayor,
here we go now.
shut the fuck up, you white trash Michigan whore.
I mean,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, Diego, mute these loudmouth mothers. What I'm trying to,
Hold on.
what I'm trying to get across.
We're gonna put him on ice. Sorry, yeah, he just has to. So the copper ones are ionized and they zap the sperm electrically.
Dude, Meyer is for the first time in his life. Meyer is right. IUDs are not okay.
Yeah. Meyer and
I
Eldon
agree
was
with you.
right because they
But there's
managed to kill. They
That's
killed
the first time in
17,000
his life
children.
he's
They're the
usually
one who
right.
knows how to kill
It is the
children.
first time in his life. I've never seen this
but
book
the-
anything valuable.
The plastic IUDs have
then you're not
hormonal
listening.
releases.
No, not Diego.
Yeah, that's
the-
They know how to kill children.
hormonal
Trust me,
IUDs.
El Norma and
Okay,
Mayer.
thank you, Sarah.
17,000
Thank you.
children.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, it is.
I killed 100 million.
You're the one who can lecture us about how to kill
Okay.
Oh my
children.
God.
Can you get rid of
Both
Soren?
of
I was
them.
actually having a good conversation with Anne. Can you get rid of Soren? Yeah, so Diego, hormonal IUDs do both, but the copper IUDs, which is the most common, that's how they work. Now again, I'm just here to take you to the edge of your belief system. I'm not going to argue with you if you think that life begins with contraception. I'm going to actually respect that. I'd much rather live with someone like you, even if I don't agree because of religious reasons, than someone that thinks that abortion at will is a good thing. So I have no problem with your belief system. But if you're going to be consistent, you shouldn't like IUDs.
Okay, it does begin there, and it doesn't have to be hormonal for it to not be okay.
Well, I thought
hormonal
Catholic
is
people
better,
don't do
in my
contraception at all, man.
That's what I said.
She doesn't. Anne said she doesn't.
explained-
No,
No,
she was
like
consistent.
condoms are okay. Condoms
don't.
are okay, for example.
Yeah, because Randy's not Catholic.
Right.
Yeah, but even Catholics wouldn't make that argument.
No,
Condoms
I don't think
are okay.
Catholics use condoms.
No,
But
you're.
you- Go ahead.
No, we don't. We don't use contraceptives. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
God. Like whatever God
oh,
wants. If you're gonna do stuff, then you have to
It's
decide
whatever
to
God
do
wants.
it.
Hear that,
To
Diego?
make a baby.
But you
I
can
missed
use
I wrote in the chat, Meyer can talk about IUDs, but he's never felt a paperclip on his schmuck.
Like we pray after, like, oh gosh, let's.
Yeah,
hope
that's
that-
how
listen,
it goes.
listen.
Okay,
Unless
some
you're-
Roman Catholics have a contradictory position on that side.
I'm a Maronite Catholic, and it's the same.
Okay, it doesn't that
Then-
makes it worse
then
actually. But
what's the
You're not
contradiction?
supposed to. You're
Then
not
what's
supposed
the
to pull out. Yeah.
contradiction? I'm being
you
funny.
have contradictory
Diego. I
positions
was
on
being
the matter.
funny.
Just go
Sarcastic.
look. Okay, how about you stop talking for a second and go do more reading about it, and then we can talk.
So Randy, what
No,
contraceptions
no,
are you okay
How do
with?
they feel about as far as the contraception not being allowed? But how do they feel about the woman swallowing? Is that okay?
No.
Yeah, that's okay.
No,
Randy,
it's not.
what
No,
contraceptions?
Diego,
There's
Stop
based
that.
on what?
Swallowing. No.
stop it.
No, I thought he meant oral. I thought he just meant like oral sex.
Diego.
Based on what do you say it's okay or it's not okay?
Oral sex is okay, but part of the intercourse.
The Bible says about sodomy.
Yeah, but maybe it's not okay for other reasons. It's
No,
not
what does the
considered an
Bible
abortion.
say about sodomy?
But it's not considered an abortion, though.
No, oh, I'm
No,
saying.
it's
If
not
you're
an
talking
abortion.
strictly
Guy
within the
brought up-
realm of abortion,
No, I
it is
know
not
the
an
guy brought
abortion.
up a blowjob. That's what he set up. He brought up a
Okay,
blowjob.
but
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I'm saying
Randy,
the conversation is revolving around abortions, isn't it?
I mean,
Randy,
instead
what?
of using an IUD, instead of using a condom, and there's other ways to finish, and it'll prevent pregnancy.
Condoms,
unwanted
there's
pregnancy.
nothing wrong with condoms. Condoms are fine.
It's called celibacy.
So Randy, are there any other contraceptions you're okay with?
Oh.
Condoms are. I'm not at home right now, but there's a list of things that are okay, things that are not okay.
And like the foams and
that's
those
back
things
to
you're
my
okay
back.
with?
Huh?
Really?
The foam and the I don't know what they're called.
Right.
They like
The
they like
foam.
basically
I'm not sure.
neuterize
There's some
the sperm.
foam up in there.
I'm not sure about that.
Fill yourself up with some
I
foam.
do know that condoms are okay. That's for sure.
Where does it say that in the Bible?
It doesn't have to. We're not Protestants.
If you
I'm
claim
not
to
a
be a
Protestant.
Catholic, then don't behave like a Protestant.
Well,
No,
I
I
mean,
know. I was being serious, so I don't
Yeah,
know
where's
how.
in the Bible, Ren?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I'm
and
saying
I'm telling
like
you,
I don't
if you're
get
a
it.
Roman Catholic, why do you behave like
No,
a
but I'm
Protestant?
saying
Why
like
do you think like Protestant?
what's the exception for Orthodox?
It's a, well, it's
Randy,
about
what about
Orthodoxization.
What do I mean?
It's about Orthodoxization.
Why would you have condom with you? Why would you wear a condom with your wife?
yeah, that's ridiculous.
But
They don't want their
so
children.
who mentioned the condom or wife? We're talking about abortion.
Okay.
Potentially,
Yeah, they did a test. There's also
how recent was that?
I gotta be there. I'll be right back.
That was good. It's 2 Saturdays ago. They did.
Saturday? Okay, cool. Because I'm just looking at the data of the
so
various.
what it is there was a peculiar seismic activity in a location where there's normally no seismic activity, and then they detected particles in the air. That was coming from an Armenian observation.
Yeah, similar to.
Because the women in our lives have been in our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working and having our backs. And when we get in trouble,
The Aggies. Nice. But yeah, you like El Paso. Believe it or not, you would enjoy El Paso. It's small enough for you to, yeah, it's small enough for you to feel at home. It's big enough for you to kind of have some fun.
They say El Paso is closer to California versus going to the capital city or used to.
It is.
Hey, love, welcome to the house. Follow the house.
Hey, they say that the handicap spot is always closer to the entrance.
Huh?
He's a troll. He's a troll.
Oh my God.
He's a troll. Like, hey, love, nigga. Be normal today, bro. Be normal, dog. Be normal.
I know, but I don't want to hear about distances.
Okay, we'll talk about something normal, please, dog. Cause he's a cool dude when he has a normal conversation. But he always has a little bullshit trolling stuff.
Capacity to do so.
Yeah, he knows that he's not a dumb dude. He's a fairly intelligent guy, but he does that trolling shit all day. I don't know why he does it.
Who is that in the PPR?
That's my love. I have yet to meet her.
You give me stalker vibes, bro. You'd be dangerous. You probably got like 10 dead bodies buried in his backyard.
Okay, I can share something with you. I can share some stuff with you, which is really good. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this
you're in
is
a normal mood right now.
this is a meditation hypnosis. So this deals with your breathing. Many people just speak and listen. This deals with breathing.
Don't fucking share. Don't share. Don't share. Nope.
Take the deepest breath of the day. Don't be afraid.
Nope. You about to play a fucking video.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna.
You play.
So listen to this. The greatest and most subtle channels through which evil reaches humanity are wholesale lies. We should accentuate the opposite of our shortcomings. An introvert can love, but it would be a much deeper love than that of an extrovert, which is often of a superficial nature. Leaders are born, not made. Those born as leaders are compelled by the great law to lead.
Y'all letting bullshit go on?
The deification by the people of Clown House of world teachers caused the people to place too much importance on the teachers, thus obscuring the eternal Father about whom they taught. Whenever we do anything with the spirit of love, that thing endures, because love is cement which is very strong.
Is he a voiceover for a vampire movie?
He just put a spell over y'all then.
So take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Do your ears even work, madam? Or only your lips?
What are mine doing? Y'all doing?
What's going on? I don't know. It sounded like somebody was singing, I had a spell on you. Now you're mine.
You know that song too well, Leah? New country ass.
That's what he
Aaliyah, how old are you?
I'm 30.
You 30? What's your booty look like?
Well, I'm breastfeeding, so it's disappearing.
Oh, shit.
It'll be
You let yourself go and get pregnant, huh?
Oh, wait. I got trapped. I didn't get
Damn it. How y'all having kids, man?
I always said I wanted to have a baby year of the dragon, though, and I got to do it.
Hold on, is it your husband's baby? Oh, you were married all these years and you waited till after you wasn't married no more to have a baby?
Me and my ex-husband have a baby together, but this baby I have is not his baby.
Oh, yeah. See, you don't need no marriage. You don't need no husband. You need some dick only. Yeah, I called it right. I called it correct.
I want to be married, and I want, like, 3 more kids, but I don't want to be, like, married to some crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you are
Like,
some kind of baby mama at this stage of the game. You got everything women want. You got the fucking marriage.
Yeah, I do.
You got the marriage, you got the kid in the marriage, and you fucked it off. And now you chose to be a baby mama. How you choose to be? How the fuck you go backwards like that, nigga? How you gonna go backward? How you gonna go? How you gonna get? You won early. Hold on, let me explain this shit to you. You won early in fucking life. You went backwards to become a baby mama. Like after you divorced your husband, and then now you want the house and a picket fencing. What the fuck kind of shit? Oh my lord, these black women, man, y'all niggas need to have arranged marriages. Y'all niggas need to have arranged marriages and shotgun weddings. Y'all don't make good decisions for yourself. I'm sorry. Y'all niggas need arranged fucking marriages, man.
I didn't petition for the divorce. He did. He stayed cheating on me anyways. So whatever.
So what'd you do? What'd you do to make him want to divorce you?
Tell him I don't want to put up with that anymore.
About the cheating?
I didn't want to do it anymore.
Did you let yourself go? Did you stop sucking dick?
He said we were 2 different people and we need to be not together.
Did you let yourself get fat and ugly? Did you stop looking sexy for him?
He's with a chick that's fatter than me. Shit, and I'm not fat, hell. He's with a chick that's way bigger than me.
Okay, so he's a chubby chick. Did you stop playing with it? Did you stop stroking it?
That nigga trying to fuck me to this day. What the hell? Ain't nothing wrong.
Then what the hell then? That ain't true. I don't know what to tell you, man.
All right. Are we ready for some more love?
Hey, nigga. Bruh.
So,
yeah.
We just need love. L-O-V-E. That's what Michael Jackson said. L-O-V-E.
He needs some meds.
So when we got married, and then he found out when he found out everything that you could do as the wife, he didn't want to be her. So let's just be together.
That's called having a roommate. That's not called having a husband.
But I don't need no roommate. I want to be married again. I knew that wasn't gonna be my forever husband. I knew I was gonna get married again eventually.
Well, a lot of women say they want to get married again, and I hear that quite often. But truth be told, a lot of women, they're not going to get married again. That's my opinion. I mean, they say,
I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna get married. I know I am.
well, good luck to you, madam.
There's no luck involved. I know I'm going to get married again. My mother was married 4 times.
So it's your destiny, is what you're saying.
Exactly. That's not a problem. Hell, getting married again. It's like who I'm going to marry the next time. And me and my mama was just like, so I know I ain't got no problem getting married again. And we know how to cook everything from scratch. Hell, I don't have no issues with none of it. It's just choosing the right person, not making the error this go around.
Well, I saw this beautiful white girl that had a biracial baby on a dating app, and I started laughing because I was thinking, like, imagine if you're married to this woman and then her ex, baby daddy comes around to family events, and next thing you know, you're dealing with some like street thug at a family party while you're paying all the bills for your biracial adopted child. And I couldn't stop laughing because technically women are harvesting and they are doing security, surveillance on these dating apps. And then they go with whatever provides the most optimal security for their financial situation.
See, that's why I be wanting to date out, but I don't, because I'm wondering, is it a fetish they just want to fuck, or do they really like me? But I'm going with it's just a fetish.
Well, what do you expect when you say things like, do they just want to fuck? I mean, that's a given. Yes, obviously. I mean, that can't even be, it's not even a rhetorical question, is it? I mean, duh. Like, the point is, if you got it, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
See, Uncle Ruckus knows all this shit. I'm just preaching to the motherfucking choir.
I think I'm going to just stick to the African diaspora. I'm not going to Europe.
Well, all I could say is if you don't go in the church, it's like dating a Muslim. Get ready to put a burqa on. Aliyah.
No, it's Allah.
It's Aliyah.
Muslims and Jews don't go in the churches. They don't believe in the Holy Trinity. They only believe in one God.
I know, but you gotta go places in your community to meet people because even some people at these
Muslims and Jews, a Muslim can pray at a mosque and a Jew can pray at a mosque, but they can never pray in a church.
But that's still just your opinion. I mean, it's 2024. Did you
No,
update
it's a
your
fact.
opinions?
It's not an opinion. It's not a fact. It's
I know, but what year do your facts come? What year do your facts come from? It's 2024. It's October 11th. It's an eternal fact. You're eternal. You have eternal facts. That's awesome. Did anybody ever give you an award for having an eternal fact?
Jews and Muslims do not believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
Those are incredible facts.
So they don't pray in.
Do you have a fact book? Where's your fact book at? I'd like to get a copy of your fact books because clearly you got facts.
It's called the Torah.
All right.
Called the Quran and the
Can you put it in the chat? You made a claim. Can you support your position?
What do you mean? You can go to
You made a claim. You made a claim. You got a fact book. Clearly, you got fact books. I don't have these fact
Go to
books.
a mosque and buy one.
You know, this is why you're never gonna get married again because you got a fact book. You got a fact book, Aaliyah, that your future husband is not gonna have.
Do you see rabbis going into churches?
Do you see the fact book? Do you see the fact book in front of you? Can you go to page 365, please? It's called 365. Go to page 365 in your fact book, madam. Are you there? Do you have it with you?
Somebody ping.
Sorry. I just wanted to see if you actually had your fact book on you. Do you have it? Can you go to page 365 for me? Thanks.
He knew I believe.
Can y'all hear me?
Is it a fact that we can hear you, or is it a hypothesis that we can hear you?
Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear me? Is it a fact? Is it a fact? Is it a fact that we can hear each other?
I can't date them. You gotta shut up when you get around them. Everything they say is the gospel truth.
See, that's you projecting. That's what you do, though. You're being a hypocrite. You're criticizing exactly what you just did. Don't you see the game you're playing? You're a hypocrite, and you're claiming other people are doing what you're doing. Give us your fact book. Go to page 365.
When you challenge them in a conversation, they feel like what their opinion or their facts are the gospel truth.
Listen, give us 10 more facts from your book.
And then they be like, I make 6 figures. A bitch can move around.
Sorry, Aaliyah, you're angry now, but go ahead and give us the rest of your facts.
Angry. My voice is not risen or anything.
Okay, well then just give us more of your facts. Say something smart. I mean, do you want to call the 1-800? Let me call the 1-800 complaint line for you. Hold on a second. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Hi, this is the 1-800 complaint line. We have Aaliyah on the phone. Aaliyah, we'd like to submit your complaints to the government and everyone else that we can submit your complaint to. What are your top complaints, Aaliyah?
What's going on? I don't know. Y'all didn't get, I don't know who this man is. I just came back to the phone, y'all. What's going on?
They're having a quick debate about
Aaliyah has called the complaint line, and we're trying to figure out what the rest of her complaints are that go against her fact book.
Okay. I got a question, y'all. Go ahead. No, you. I get Lee. If you're trying to talk, you're in the matrix. Oh, my question is, if he killing, never mind. Fuck it.
Kill her what? Would y'all kill it?
Sorry, that's not an actual complaint, and that doesn't come from a fact book.
Religious debate, though.
Excuse me?
How did you guys end up in a religious debate about Jesus?
Because Aaliyah has a fact book, and she was quoting from page 365. I was just disputing her fact book.
No, and I told them Muslims don't go to mosques to pray, or Jews don't go into churches either. Like, Jews don't go in there, and Muslims don't go into churches either.
They don't pray at home.
Don't they pray like they have the little mat that they lay out? They can pray at home, a mosque, wherever they choose to. Yeah, you can go to the mosque. Jews can come. Jews and Muslims pray together, but
There's no if there was a Holocaust. There was a Holocaust.
How do you ask him a question and talk over it? Do you want the answer or no?
He's
Do you
incapable
believe
of
Soren
good faith
in killing innocent people? Soren,
Get up here, Zach.
do you believe in killing innocent people?
Absolutely not. That's a preposterous question that you asked.
Right.
That's
Norm,
preposterous.
do you believe in killing innocent people, Norm?
Of course not, 100%. No.
Right. Okay. Look at it. You guys, so stop killing each other. Amazing.
Oh, the fun.
Based on casualties, which side is telling a lie?
Both.
What's the lie?
Which one is lying about the not wanting to kill innocent civilians? Based on casualties. I mean, that's a good metric, isn't it?
Well, I would say the conservatives who say that life begins at conception
There aren't any show.
I don't want to argue with them, but we have a
If you
different.
don't have,
It's a
if
theological
that's
question.
not a reason
That's not what
to
we're
take
talking
a
about.
It's a philosophical question.
I don't want to
You know
argue
what? We are not goyim. We are not gentle. That's philosophical question. You know, we are chosen. So whatever casualty rate you come up with, as long as it's goyim and gentle, doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant. You know, that's
The only
What are you
people
talking
who proudly target civilians are the Palestinians.
Yeah. 17,000 children. You still got audacity coming on this issue.
Well,
exactly.
I didn't say.
17,000 children.
Well, can I respond?
What are you talking about?
Can I respond? So, I mean, the Palestinians target civilians by saying our goal is to kill civilians. The Israelis target Hamas. Hamas surrounds themselves with civilians. Hamas expects Israel to go in and shoot every Hamas person in the brain and not shoot any of the civilians. Israel has decided that it's simpler and safer to just bomb the munitions factory in the back of the high school. And because the one Hamas guy is surrounded by his 11 children and his 4 wives, then it looks like a lot of women and children are dying. But the fundamental difference, Soren, is that the Israeli military is not targeting civilians. It may be killing civilians accidentally. Oops. Didn't mean for you to be surrounded by all your civilians. Didn't mean for you to make a munitions factory in an elementary school. Oopsies, I accidentally killed some civilians. Now I feel really bad about it. But the Hamas are going into people's homes at 6 in the morning, fucking them in the skull, and then killing them.
If you gave back your 1967 borders, they could spread out.
The 1967 borders were fine. Why did you overrun the borders? Why did you attack? The borders were fine. Those are the borders you want. Why didn't you make peace in 1967 like Norm said?
True. Fair question.
They need to be, beaten again. They haven't learned their lesson yet.
Sounds like masochism.
Who's supposed to teach them their lesson? Who do you think's supposed to teach them?
Well, they're supposed to learn their own lesson.
Their dad. Their dad. Their 85 IQ dad.
I mean, it's not that hard.
85 IQ people.
So, you guys have that position, right? And 15 out of 17 ICJ judges think that you guys committed genocide.
That is not correct. They've never said such a thing. Never. If they did, by the way, they would have said that Israel should stop immediately. They never said that. What they said that it is plausible that the Palestinian people may need to be protected from genocide, told Israel what to do to protect them from genocide, and Israel did exactly what it told them to do, which is why the case is dead.
And guess what? Even if they say that, doesn't mean anything. They don't have the muscle to enforce this El Normo.
Yeah, but what they because they made a judgment. They made a judgment, and it contradicts what you're saying. So you're lying.
Just remind them.
You're lying.
Money with controlling the war.
It doesn't matter what they said because you're going to lie anyway.
You gotta keep reminding them.
No, let's be honest about it.
Free
You're going to lie no matter what they say.
Let's kill more babies.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
When we want to fight the real.
What I mean, Lucky Charms. They've taken me Lucky Charms and taken them to Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Hey, lay off some steam, Bennett.
Fuck Israel. Fuck Palestine.
I don't know, for some reason, when it comes to fighting with real men, they back off. When it comes to killing babies and children, they're this big tough. Oh, we do this, we do that. But when it comes to a real country, to tough people, they just back
Israelis
off.
have you no honor.
How come everybody complains how we fight back? Don't start the fight in the first place. I mean, really. And they started a war. What did they think we were going to do? Send them fucking flowers after they attacked us?
Send them hummus?
So, yes.
Yes, and I'd like to underscore that point with a PTR cartoon.
We were talking about contraceptives, so all of your parents
PTR.
in the Middle East should have more contraceptives.
I just really don't know how they can actually get the people migrate to.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
After 7th of October.
All of your parents in the middle.
You don't need to worry about that.
To convince anyone to migrate. Imagine you convinced them they're in Gaza for almost a year now, and there's no effort to rescue them. I mean, come on.
To rescue who?
The people who are actually in Gaza.
Soren.
The Israeli people.
Soren.
No effort. You left them working every day.
Hello.
Because you basically
What a
said
weird
your life
thing
is
to say.
worthless.
You know,
That's what you
every
told
day
them.
you surpass the ignorance of the
No,
previous
you
day.
said your
Soren.
life is worthless.
Every day your ignorance gets
That's
worse.
not me saying that. This is
it's
a full
almost as
person
though
of
you
the
don't have
hostage
any
family.
Do you not have a Wi-Fi
He
signal
says
in
that
Indonesia?
our life means nothing to this government. Otherwise, he would have accepted the deal. The swap deal.
Well, the deal is surrender.
Palestinian hostages.
Are you ready to
Israeli
surrender?
prisoners.
You know, they must not care about their children because they could have
He's not
surrendered on
saying
the
that. He's a
second day.
spokesperson of the hostage
Apparently,
family.
Hamas doesn't care about its children.
This
So
is
they
a
made their
spokesperson
children
of the
die,
Israeli-
and yet they won't return the
By
hostages.
you talking over me, you don't
They
want
must
other,
not care about.
you don't
the
want
Palestinians
the
don't
audience to know
care
about
very
the
much.
facts. Because
The
you know
Palestinians
the
don't care very much about their children. Here's the fact.
People know about
Here's the fact. Here's the fact. The Palestinians don't care very much.
All right, I'm muting everybody for a second. My question is, do the Jews demonstrate that they care about their children by putting them on trains to death camps? Is that the way you show love for your children?
Nobody did that.
They didn't put them
It's unfortunate.
on trains to death camps. Come on, that's a disingenuous question on its face.
Well, his is disingenuous too.
He's like blaming the Holocaust on the Jews.
No, I'm saying that you're not making a good point, Norm. I'm turning it around on you.
Which point?
I think Norm is making a good point.
It's a little hard when multiple people talk. So maybe if Norm can make a point, or if Soren can make a point, or maybe I can make one point.
I'd like to make a
It's
point.
responded to.
The last, the last Israeli proposal was for Yahya Sinwar to be sent in exile, not be killed to Sudan, in exchange for all of the remaining hostages, which was declined by Hamas. I can give you the word.
Including taking whomever he wanted with him.
The spokespersons of the hostage family.
So what is
fault? I mean, you can keep rambling, but it doesn't make sense.
I don't ramble. Don't use.
Have demands. What are their demands?
I told you what they said in response to that offer. Hold on, give me a moment.
Essentially, no. Was the
Yeah, essentially no, but here we go. Hamas replies to offer. They said the report in one of the enemy's newspapers regarding the deportation of Hamas leader Tizan is a stupid statement. We said in the past, and we repeat and say now, that Hamas is in Palestine fighting the enemy that is occupying Palestine. He continued. Logic requires that the criminal occupier leave and the original inhabitants of the land remain. So now they don't want an end to this. They don't want an end to this.
Even they can acknowledge that the original inhabitants of the land are the Jews. They're making a self-defeating argument.
Even going far back as Abraham, when God gave him the land, there were people already living there.
Yaakov, take a look at the chat and stop rambling, please.
It's not the people who
I don't ramble. Please, I don't say I don't use adjectives to describe your words. Do not put adjectives on my words.
Because you are despicable, Yaakov.
Can I respond?
I am now despicable.
I'd like to respond to something that Diego said. Yesterday, Diego and I had a very nice conversation because we were capable of listening to each other. So, Diego,
We're bonding over a hot Israeli girl.
of course, but let me ask you this question. In the Bible, it says that when the land of Israel was promised to the Jews, there were people living there.
Canaanite.
Yes, but let me put it this way. The people of Israel still exist today. I am not sure if the Canaanites or the Philistines or any of the other inhabitants
came after the time of Abraham.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And I mean that sincerely. I'm not being sarcastic. Thank you.
I'm just trying to make sure we have facts.
No, but this is my question, and as usual, it's coming from, I am the simple child. But the question is, if we're trying to figure out where did the Jews originate from, in my understanding, before they were given and before they occupied the land of Israel in biblical times, the Jewish people did not exist. So if there are a people today who are descendants of the original Jews. They still speak the same language. They still keep the same customs. And we're wondering, what is the homeland of these people? How could it possibly be any place other than Israel?
It's land of Judea, and back then Jesus would have been considered an Israelite or a Nazarene. So I'm assuming that like you would have been considered an Israelite back then.
Yeah, the kingdom of Israel was in current Samaria, and then there was the northern kingdom, which was a bit north of it. And Judea was in the south, and the kingdom of Israel was in the north.
Oh.
What made the Zionist movement originally with Theodor Herzl so amazing was that he actually wanted the legal title as a precondition for setting up the country, and that's why I think even people that hate Zionism can say he was a good guy. You know, but that's not how it.
During Jesus' time, was there an Israel? Because I don't remember seeing.
Yeah, it was
that.
it was the kingdom of Israel, but the Romans occupied it.
Okay.
But it was the
historic
land of the kingdom of David and the kingdom of Solomon, and
you were saying that's what it said on the map. No.
Yeah. Of course.
No.
Yeah. What?
During Jesus' time? No.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like.
You're wrong, Anne. You're wrong.
I mean, I don't think that I'm wrong, and that's okay.
Okay. You know who Herod was?
What?
You know who Herod was? Herod.
No.
King Herod?
No.
You don't know about the Roman ruler?
She doesn't even know about Herod.
What? Diego, do you?
Diego knows about Herod.
Only because in Spanish we have a phrase, la ley de Herodes. The phrase, Spanish.
It's in the Gospels.
He was a vicious guy.
Okay, but what was your point about that, though? Not you. The other guy.
The point is he was one of the Roman rulers who contended with the kingdom of Israel. About 70
Here, I'm going to put a map up for you.
Okay, thanks. No, but I was referring to I just never knew. I never remember seeing that.
And when you look, I have a Catholic Bible.
I'm not talking about the Bible. We're talking about the map.
It says in Catholic. It says in the Catholic Bible, there's a map, and it says map of Palestine. And can you relax?
What? Wait a second.
Actually, I have. There's many Bibles.
Princessy, can you bring a little more energy to this conversation? Because you're not really matching the energy in the room.
No,
that's good.
And look at the map.
That's the map that.
This is the map around the time of Jesus. This is the historical land of the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel. This is what Rome occupied. It wasn't called that during their occupation because it sort of didn't exist when
If you look at the Bible, it says map of Palestine.
Yeah, in the Bible, actually in many Christian Bibles,
which Bible
17.
is it?
I'd have to find it, but
No,
not you.
Yeah, how long does kingdom last?
900 years.
900 years. There was kingdom of Israel lasts for 900 years.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I have to get the exact number for you. I'm not perfect on the number.
900 years. That has to be fact.
Happy to.
Yeah, for example, we Catholics, right, don't believe that the Jews were in Egypt for 400 years. We have a different timeline based on the Septuagint. It was only about 80 years.
435. It's 435 years.
You have opinions about our people. That's fine. We don't even bother to have opinions about your people because we're too respectful.
No, he wasn't saying it to be rude. He was
I didn't say he was rude.
The difference of
There's a difference of opinion about somebody else's people. We're respectful of your religion. We support the fact that you believe in the one God, and we believe that you have the freedom to worship in the manner that you choose.
And you respect the Trinity, though.
Wait, what?
We don't know that. It's not that we don't respect it.
It's the Trinity. It's not one God, it's the Trinity.
According to Randy, the Rabbi Yohan supported the Trinity.
I don't know who Rabbi Yohan is.
Maybe
I mean, it's certainly
was
possible that
Yohanan?
different people. But listen, we don't have any opinion about your gods.
We only know Rabbi Shmuley. We only know Rabbi Shmuley with some sort of business.
What? Are you having trouble following this conversation, Sorry? Do you need a translator? Are you prepared to pay
I'm
for
just
it?
saying, you just only know Rabbi Shmuley. That's all I said.
What?
This map that I have in my PTR
Okay, I'm
contains
gonna
many
find-
Christian Bibles from the 17th and 1800s, where it shows the division of the land of Israel based on the tribes. I can try to find a map from the inside of a Bible, but those are where each of the 12 tribes, except for Levi, which and the Conims, which didn't have a specific area, and they just sort of lived off the
PTR,
generosity of
this is what
others.
Look at my map.
What is this? Yeah, because this is the
Where's Ann's map? Look at Ann's map.
According to Rabbi, the Talmud does have opinions about our God, right? Jesus is mentioned in there.
Diego,
What is the point of this map?
Diego, it's not Talmud. There are, the Talmud is like a Reddit thread.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I understand your take on
Rabbis
it.
arguing. That's not the Jewish people's opinion.
Okay, let me
That's
ask
rabbis.
the
Seriously, Soren.
It's
Soren,
208 days, Yaakov. That's what the chat
grown up
tell
wait
me.
for one minute until the other one interrupts.
208 years of kingdom.
Quiet,
So,
Soren. The Talmud is a
I
bunch
don't
of
know where you
rabbis.
got your
talking
900 years coming from.
Soren, shut the fuck up.
Just ask the chat.
Soren, you ruin it. Every room that you're in sucks because you're in it. You make the rooms worse.
Yeah, go to another room.
It sucks. No, it's shitty. I'm like trying hard to listen to everybody. I'm like following it, but every time you interrupt, it's really.
He has a mental issue.
You're talking from a fucking safe room. Come out. It's not. Operation is not to. I'll give you a heads up, Elmore. I told you. I'll give you a
Ask
heads
Diego
up.
and
It's
the
not
others a question about the room, just about the room title. Yeah. Real question. I'm just wondering if Palestinians convert to Catholicism. It's over in 3 days.
Yes.
I'm wondering two parts. First of all, first, do you guys would you like to convert all the Muslims, even if they're Palestinian and or others, to be Catholics? Number one.
Not asking you, man.
Real question, Mike, here, as far as that goes, is it the desire to convert all of the Muslims to become Catholics, number one, and number two, why would it be over in 3 days?
Yes, that I don't get.
I hope.
No, number one, yes, it is the desire for it to convert all the Muslims.
Okay, but why would it be over in 3 days?
You know, 3 just has that number, that ring to it. Like
Okay,
2 sounds
how
too
would
soon,
that
and
change
4
the
sounds
calculus is
too.
my question. Diego, how would that change the calculus of the conflict?
Well,
Okay, sorry.
go ahead, Ann.
No, I was gonna say. So it is our job to spread God's word, on earth, right? So that technically, that's our job here on earth. That's what we are chosen to do. Is there confusion? So we need.
Yeah, but they want to know
What?
why would it work? Well, number one,
Why would it work? Well,
they would have God on their side now. Oh, wait, that's a big one.
Are you simply saying that by virtue of the Catholic